I was sitting on my floor the other day, just watching my dog sleep, and it hit me. I spend so much money on the best organic treats and those fancy squeaky toys that get destroyed in 5 minutes. But does he actually know he's happy? Or am I just projecting my human feelings onto him? Most people have no idea that the happiest dogs in the world show it in ways their owners never recognize. We assume joy looks like a vibrating tail or a dog doing zoomies in the yard. But real, deep, soul-level happiness? It's much quieter than that. It shows up in tiny, ordinary habits that seem like nothing, until you realize they mean everything. Today, we're going to look at the surprising signs that reveal if your dog feels safe, fulfilled, and honestly, deeply in love with you. And stick around, because number 7, well, that one usually makes people realize they're doing a much better job as a pet parent than they thought. If you're ready for some clarity, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's look at your dog's heart. The full body wiggle. Okay, let's talk about the Noodle. You've seen it, right? You walk through the front door after a long day, and your dog doesn't just wag their tail. Oh no, their entire body starts to curve and vibrate. Their nose is practically touching their hips. That full body wiggle is the ultimate honesty. See, a dog can wag their tail while they're nervous or even defensive, but a wiggle that travels from the snout to the butt? That requires total muscle relaxation. When your dog does that, they're not just happy you're back. They are overflowing with a kind of social joy that only exists in a place where they feel 100% safe. There's no hesitation, no guard up, just unfiltered, wiggling happiness. Soft eye contact. Number 2 is something most people miss because it's so quiet. Soft eyes. Now, in the wild, staring is a threat. It's a challenge. But when you're sitting on the couch and you look up to find your dog just gazing at you, their eyes aren't wide. Their forehead isn't wrinkled. They aren't staring at a treat bag. They're just resting their eyes on your face. It's like they're taking a deep breath through their eyes. Scientists actually found that when dogs do this, it releases oxytocin, the love hormone, in both of you. It's the closest thing to a shared language we have. If your dog holds your gaze with that soft, melty look, they're telling you they're home. The mirror yawn. Have you ever wondered why your dog yawns right after you do? Wait, let me rephrase that. It's not because they're bored of your stories. It's called emotional contagion. Think about it. When your best friend starts laughing, you start laughing, right? When your dog mirrors your yawn, it's a sign of deep biological empathy. Their nervous system is so synced up with yours that they are literally feeling your state of relaxation. It's a soft, almost invisible sign that they aren't just watching you. They're with you. Constant check-ins. Now, this one might seem like a small thing. You're on a walk, and your dog is sniffing a bush, but every 30 seconds, they stop and look back at you. Or you're in the kitchen, and they just wander in, look at you, and wander out. That's the invisible string. It's a calm awareness. They aren't checking to see if you're leaving. That would be anxiety. No, this is different. This is them making sure the leader is okay, so they can stay relaxed. It's an emotional pulse check. If your dog does this, it means they trust you to be the anchor of their world. Wait, I promised you a pro tip, didn't I? Here it is. Next time your dog is laying down, if your dog lets out a long, heavy breath while their eyes are half closed, that is the sound of a system shutdown. It's not boredom. It's the sound of a dog who has officially decided that the world is safe enough to stop guarding. They are literally letting the stress leave their body. If you hear that sigh near you, take it as a compliment. You're their safe zone. The side roll surrender. Have you ever been petting your dog and they just melt? Like their legs give out and they flop onto their side or their back. That's a big deal. For an animal, laying on your side or showing your belly is a huge risk. It's where all the vital organs are. When your dog chooses to surrender under your hand, they're placing their life in your trust. They're saying, I don't need to be ready to run. I have you. The back to you sitting. Okay, this one always makes people laugh. Have you ever sat on the floor and your dog comes over and just sits with their back to you? Like they're literally looking the other way? In the human world, that's rude. But in the dog world, that's a massive sign of respect. They're saying, I trust you so much to watch my back that I don't even have to look at you. They feel so secure in your presence that they can turn their back on the most important person in their life. It's a silent declaration of peace. Calm departures. This is the one that surprises people the most. Most owners think a dog who panics when you leave loves them more. But that's actually the opposite of happiness. That's fear. A truly happy, secure dog might look a little sad when you grab your keys, but then they just go lay down. They don't howl. They don't chew the doorframe. Why? Because they have 100% confidence that you are coming back. Their world stays intact even when you're on the other side of the door. That calm is the greatest gift you can give a dog. It's the ultimate proof of a secure bond. At the end of the day, your dog isn't looking for a perfect owner. They don't care if you forgot to wash their bowl this morning, or if you skipped the extra long walk because you were tired. What they care about is the feeling they get when they're near you. If your dog shows you their belly, sighs when you pet them, or wiggles their whole body when you walk in, then you've already won. You've created a sanctuary for a soul that doesn't speak your language, but understands your heart perfectly. Look at your dog right now. Are they doing any of these? Tell me about your happy dog moments in the comments. I read every single one. And if you want to keep learning how to speak dog, stay tuned for the next video. See you in the next one.